Hey guys, my name is LC and today we're going to be discussing what will pertain in part 2 of the Dragon Ball Legends 5th anniversary and a little bit of part 3-ish, a little bit. It's very little, but mainly part 2. But before we start, I just want to try something here. If you guys think an LF Orange Piccolo or an LF Gamma 2 will be shown at the reveals and stuff tomorrow, do me a favor and leave a like in this video. And if we are wrong, come back to this video and dislike it. I won't be hurt by it at all. I want to see how right we are. We have to be right. We cannot be wrong. If my boy Piccolo is not there, alright, we are all going to go on TikTok and Twitter and tell Bandai, why didn't they put them in yet, okay? We're all going to complain to Toshi and tell him why didn't he want to put Piccolo in. I mean, low-key, knowing Toshi, I don't know him personally, but just knowing him, I feel like he wanted him in too, so we can't blame him. But Bandai, we gotta tell Bandai something. We gotta write them a letter, a nice letter, just briefly informing them that the mistake they're making of not putting him in, it'd be the most missed opportunity unless they don't put him in. But that's just me rambling, and without further ado, let's hop in. So tomorrow is the reveals and stuff for part 2 of the Legends anniversary, and I believe a day ago, Legends posted a hint that tells us that the next theme for part 2 is superhero themed. Now as for who the units will be, we don't know because that's all up to speculation. But in terms of theories and what everyone wants, it's highly pointing towards an LF Orange Piccolo. Now that doesn't mean that we can't get someone else, we definitely can. But in terms of hypeness, I do think that we will get him. It makes the most sense to me. However, it's just, will they pass on the opportunity to make him an Ultra or an Ultra LF or just a regular LF? Because that he has a few animations that can make his entrance like so good. Like his revival animation, quote unquote. Like it could be such a good Ultra animation. The intro, it could be so good. Like they can nail it. Like it would be so fire if they did that. But I feel like in terms of the Ultra unit, I think they'll save it for part 3, which would most likely be Vegito Blue. But you don't know with Legends. That is the key thing here. That is the main thing. Because they always like to switch it up at any given time. So I don't know. They could do 2 Ultras for the last 2 parts. Or just another LF and yeah. Now as term for side units, I do think you'll get another Gohan. As for which one, I don't know. I'm thinking a Super Saiyan turning into Ultimate, or maybe just base to Super Saiyan. That's 2 possibilities. I know a lot of people would summon for that as well, so there is that. Or we could get a fat Gotenks. Now hear me out here. I know he's kind of a meme character, but he would be cool. I mean, he could be a free-to-play pair. He could be a free-to-play character. He definitely could. I think people would summon on him, even though he wasn't all that in the movie. He did help a little bit, but you know what I mean. In terms of Legends and them making money, I think they would shove him on a banner. I don't know, man. I don't see him just being a free-to-play character. Knowing Legends, I think they would actually shove him on a banner. But that's if Legends even continues the 4-character pattern that it did part 1, because it's been so long since we had that. Like. And don't get me wrong, I'm grateful for it because I love the 4-character like per banner. Because just getting 2 from like last year, that was awful. I feel like it's like getting scraps, pure nothing, just the scraps of food in your hand. Like, what is this? Why am I even having it in the first place? Another character, and I don't think this is likely unless they change some things about this said character. And I think you guys know who I'm talking about, and that is Cell Max. They could add him. In theory, they could, right? They absolutely could. But it's just, how would they get him to work? Would they increase his size for a giant character? Because the hard part about that is the camera angles and the movement and this like seeing, it seems like a lot to do, and I don't think that, not right now anyway, that it can be handled right now in that kind of way that we play with regular fighters. Now, if they made him into like a bigger character, like let's say Broly or Fusamasu, then I'd be okay with that, you know, because maybe in his LF or like a special animation, he could get bigger and, you know, do what he needs to do, right? But in terms of just like, let's say strike or whatever, like this regular gameplay, I don't think he can achieve that giant, like a giant ape form, like the size. I mean, he can't really achieve that in terms of gameplay because that just, it sounds like the game would break. The game would honestly break. It would not last long at all. It would be a tragedy to the game. However, I do want to see him though. That's the only thing. As for how they'll make him work, I don't know. I think the ways I listed were the most accurate, or they have like a Tapion moment where, like, say, I don't know who's gonna die. It could be Magenta, it could be Dr. Hito, I don't know. Like any one of them just dies and then Cellmax just appears and just does his thing, right? But yeah, those are the only ways like that I can see him be implemented. But I think we're all forgetting a few more characters that can join potentially, right? You're forgetting Krillin, 18, Trunks, and Goten. And now hear me out here. As much I wouldn't summon for Krillin, I would for 18. Y'all know why. I would for Trunks and Goten. I would summon for them, but I feel like they would make good side units or free-to-play units at the most, right? But I have a good chance, at least Krillin and 18, if they're ever introduced in the game, that they would be at least free-to-play units, because it just seems like something Legends would do. Because at first for Pan, she was a summonable unit, but they also made her free-to-play too. However, there were some stipulations towards that. You had to log in a certain amount of days, and they give you 100 Z power just to unlock her, which is a good thing actually, because at the time of her release, she was broken. She literally, her and Gohan ran the entire meta for like what, 3 months, probably 2-3 months. It was a little bit, like, sure it wasn't a long time, but it was a good while of just no key and just never-ending combos, just back to back, and it was so torturous. So they could definitely do something like that. But how cool would it be if Legends just decided to make an LF Gamma 2, or like a tag Gamma 1 and Gamma 2, man? That would be so, and like the LF would just be Gamma 2, just coming down, what was it called, Core Breaker or something? I forget the name, but like when he comes down from like the stratosphere and just launches into Cellmax, bro, that moment was so fire in the movie, man. It was so good. Like, at least not this anniversary. If it has to come at some point in the game, right? It is so cool. It will be a missed opportunity to not have that happen. People would summon on that. They literally would. I know I would. I am a fellow Gamma 2 connoisseur, alright? Anyhow we get more Gamma 2s in the game, I will be there no matter what. I will be there. I will be there. I'm not missing a beat. You will see me at the front gates of the Gamma 2, alright? Gamma 1, I like him, but like, you know, not as much as Gamma is Goatma 2 now. Goatma 2, remember that. In terms of part 3, I don't even want to talk about that because it's highly pointing towards, y'all know it's an Ultra, right? But we're all thinking, who is it going to be? It's most likely Vegito Blue, and I don't think it could be anything else really in terms of hypeness, because they just milk fusions every anniversary. It would be a miss, if anything, if they didn't do Vegito Blue. It would be the biggest miss because he's such a hype character for so much people. They will make so much money off. Look at Dokkan. And I don't play that often because it's just meh for me. But look what happened when Vegito Blue came out with Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta. My goodness. I remember the hype. It was so like, it was just like, it just built up. It was just so exciting, refreshing. It was all of that. Now imagine just his intro of Goku and Vegeta fusing to Vegito Blue. It would be spectacular, and I know that they know how to. Legends knows how to cook. It's just, will they? That's the main question. Now this one is kind of drifting off the topic a little bit, not a lot. But do you think in this anniversary we will see an Ultra LF? I want to know what you guys think. Let me know, because I genuinely want to know what you guys think, if you'll actually see this anytime soon. Or at least this anniversary, or this year maybe. Because it's not out of the realm yet. It's definitely going to happen one day. It's just, will it happen in this time frame? Now, I personally think, I don't think for this anniversary, I think that they're going to flesh out a few more Ultras down the list, and then we'll get an LF. which kind of sounds haunting, not gonna lie, because I can imagine the kids and the LF animation. The animation will be cool, no doubt, no doubt. But I just think the kids would just be, because look at it, LFs aren't a rarity. They're just, you know, the characters with like a premium option, not premium option, but like premium kit, I guess, in that animation, you know, whatever. And their kits are usually, for the most time, usually busted, right? Now look at an Ultra's kit. Most of them are good, excluding Broly. Most of them are good, and now attach that to an LF, right? Imagine the pure chaos that would arise from it. It seems like too much. But I know for sure, like, once the first one happens, people are gonna summon on it like crazy. It would be a miss for them not to do it. As for who would that be, I don't know who it's gonna be. I kind of want it to be. I kind of want it to be Fusamasu. I can think of a lot of things that could work for an Ultra LF for him. But if not him, mine is basically off Super. So if you guys have something else, let me know. Super Saiyan 2 Kefla. I'm just a Kefla fanboy. I'm sorry, man. It's just I wish I wasn't, but you know, God made me this way. I can't change it, to be honest with you guys. It's a part of me. I can't deny it, and I can't resist it. It's just I have to accept it at this point. But anyway, yeah, her and some kind of Vegeta. I don't know who, but some kind of Vegeta. Maybe down the road, if Dragon Ball Super comes back sometime soon when Legends is still kicking around, I hope to God it is, because it's taking way too damn long. If that comes back, some version of MUI or Ultra Ego Vegito would be an amazing Ultra LF. I know they would be so good as one of them. They would fit the card so much. It would be amazing. And I still don't know why it's taking so long to animate, bro. They're just focusing on One Piece and other crap. Are they just milking it? Are they just milking the games right now? I mean, it's not like it's a bad thing because it's still making them money, but like, give the fans what they want. We're waiting out here. Damn. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. It is always a pleasure to make a video for you. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know who you guys think is coming tomorrow in the reveals and stuff. And also be sure to enjoy your day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.